You may be wondering, what's with all this talk about insulin resistance? If you're not, that's partly my fault. So let me tell you what I've learned about it. Depending on what we eat or drink, our body will get a certain amount of glucose. Here's the approximate glucose conversion. Mostly leafy or green fiber, 1% glucose. Fats, 10%. Proteins, 40% glucose. And those good old carbohydrates, 90%. Our body can only manage about 1 teaspoon of glucose or sugar at a time. On your typical food label, 1 teaspoon of sugar is equivalent to about 4 grams of carbohydrates. When we eat, the pancreas produces insulin in an attempt to bring our blood sugar down. You see, excess sugar in the bloodstream causes a host of problems that I personally want to avoid. The trouble is, the more insulin the body makes to control blood sugar, the more resistant or unresponsive the cells can become. Eventually, the cells can ignore insulin, refusing to process the sugar in our bloodstream as energy, leading to excess fat storage. Put simply, high sugar in our diet lowers our energy, and so we eat again. Within a few hours, the cycle continues. When I took a look at the labels and the typical carb content of some of the foods that I had been eating, I realized that I actually had been developing insulin resistance for about 10 to 15 years. The good news is that understanding how my food choices were affecting my waistline meant that I could, with simple changes, stop the flood of sugar and insulin that were rapidly making things worse. Share this post and check out my 4th video where I share why this matters.